Hello, Pisces. This is an electricity ship. This is power to the people. This is a reading for Pisces placements, Pisces curious, Pisces cusp, sun, moon, rising, north, south node, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, friends of Pisces. Whatever brought you here, this is your message. Whatever feels right in your intuition, body, heart, soul, and mind is the right message for you. Anything that does not make you feel empowered or makes you feel anxious or out of control, that's not the message for you. You can leave it behind. It might be for somebody else, or it might be for another time. Spirit will never deliver a message to you that you are not ready to handle. So, that said, thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, donations, comments, emoji comments, other ways to interact within the description box. I put prayers on my altar for y'all, past, present, and future participants, for your highest blessings. So thank you for being here, because without you here, I cannot be here. And this is a wonderful part of my gratitude practice, and I appreciate you so, so much. These are the stories of the Anima Mundi, God, Goddess, God, Goddess, Creator, Deity, co-creator, etc. We are all part of the one, the oneness, the Anima Mundi. So thank you for participating here and being a part of this channel. I appreciate it so very much. With that said, we've got the Tarot Oracle deck by Lucas Cowan and Lindsay Cummins, Alana Fairchild's Krista Mandala Oracle, Khalil Gibran's The Prophet Oracle Guide. We have the 1909 Waite Smith Tarot and the Aquarian Tarot by David Palladini, and to clarify, a Marseille deck by Claude Burdell from 1751. I had a couple cards pop out in the pre-shuffle while I was meditating on your energy. So we'll look at those as time goes by in this reading. But for now, thank you so much for being here. Let's together do gratitude practice to bless this space and this reading. It could be anything that first comes to your intuition, body, heart, soul, and mind. It could be a micro tenderness. It could be a macro tenderness. We're building a kingdom of tenderness, castles of tenderness in this space. So again, thank you for being here. For my gratitude, I am going to be thankful for some clothes I got at a thrift shop that are making me look really tidy right now. It's funny that the camera isn't pointed to me, but I'm dolled up for reasons that are undisclosed. But anyway, thank you for being here. I hope you feel fancy. And deep breath, please. Thank you so much for your presence. All right, my loves. Sacred Play popped out and it was in reverse, so I am feeling like y'all need some levity. But let's see what comes out in the cards, and let's see, what you might need or what's been happening that might have brought this energy into play. So we've got two cards here. Thank you. Ooh, barn owl. Cool. Different owls can mean different things. There's a lot of cultural meanings for owl in all different societies throughout the world, so. But this one says wisdom, so. Well, that one came out upside down, which is interesting because I shuffle pretty vigorously, but things don't usually flip around. We will see what we get there. For Pisces, please. For all Pisces placements. All those interested in Pisces energy. I've been meeting ooh, Magician, awesome. So many Pisces that have been so lovely to me, and there is a water element card right there. Scorpio, but still in your element. And then we have the Three of Swords. So yeah, that might be Yeah, okay. And strength. Wow. 2 major arcana and a pretty significant card. This is always like one that we need a lot more guidance with, usually. But the King of Cups right in the middle, that's beautiful, beautiful. Emotional sovereignty, and that is beautiful for you. We've got this one popping out. Okay, so you've got plans. There's magic coming in, and there's this one too. So, and new ideas, new passions, new spiritual connection. The Sun. Wow, look at all these major arcana, guys. The Fool. Wow. And the Moon. Wow, wow, wow. Look at all of this. Straight across the board. And an Ace and a King. And then the Four of Cups. Okay, yeah, so I'm seeing some correlation here because, like, let's make sure everything's on camera here, loves. I'm seeing some correlation here, right? And here, because it's like things have been disappointing, clearly. And that might be this need for sacred play that's coming out. You've put a lot of energy out there in the past. It's ended in heartbreak and, you know, sad stories, maudlin tales. But you know something new is coming in, and your back is turned to this Ace, but you have a feeling that it's coming. There's something coming in for you, and it's something that is like really aligned with your sacral chakra, your sun sign, your way of being in this world, your true self, and you're willing to do what it takes to get it. I love that the Sun and the Moon are here with the Fool in between. These are divine counterparts, masculine and feminine energy within yourself or in your relationships outside of yourself. We've got 2 Leo cards here also. This lunar card is very associated with water signs as well, particularly Cancer. And then with the Magician, you've got Aries energy, so that might be significant as well. Yeah, if you... I would say mostly like Scorpio energy for a person in your life would be paramount, or this could be you and your emotional mastery. And I love that the King is kind of staring this down, like you're not taking over, man. And this disappointment is not taking over. You have a lot of hope here, and you have the strength to pull through. You have the emotional mastery to pull through, and you have all of the tools you need to get these things done that you want, to attain these. And you've got the daring do. You've got the, like, you've got the, fuck around and find out energy. But yeah, these counterparts, right? And like this bravery, like the Fool, it can be kind of tough because it's like, is this the sage or the idiot? It's like two sides of the coin. You could be going out there and making like a foolish move, or you could be going out there and making a daring move that's completely iconoclastic, outside of your comfort zone, ready to start a new journey. But it looks to me like you've got all of the tools that you need to make it happen, and you've got like these major arcana that are blessing the reading, allowing you to conquer this heartbreak, and allowing you to make this fresh start with resources that are coming in. Let's get some clarification on this suite here, please. Yeah, okay, so 5 of Swords. There's been like a lot of conflict, like you're going back and forth, like, is this the right thing to do, or am I like lying to myself and others about like my true intentions? That's interesting. Have you not been emotionally straightforward before? Is that an element here? No, I don't think you have. I think you know what love is. Okay, this is coming into play. When I'm recording this reading, it's stick season, right? It's kind of depressing. There's an anniversary of a death of a loved one that I miss quite a bit. And I've been indulging a little bit in some of this maudlin, like, loss energy, right? And, you know, you turn, or maybe just me, turn to some of these like really schmaltzy, sappy, like 80s songs. And in my case, I was listening to Foreigners, I Want to Know What Love Is. And the way that song starts out is like, it's very like slow and kind of sad and like just like this longing and this anguish. And it feels like very self-indulgent. But then by the end of it, you know, I feel like, and you know, I was probably like a kid when that song came out and I was like first hearing it. And then I started getting these like spiritual downloads when I was like somewhere, you know, between 10 and 15 years old. Like this stuff started coming in and I started feeling this like universal love and agape and oneness and love as the healing and pervasive and ubiquitous force of the universe. And so like the last couple times I've encountered that song, I've thought to myself, you know, it starts out as like, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. And then I'm like, realize that creation or love itself has shown me what love is. And then it's right there. Just like asking to know and opening your heart to it shows you that you know. And you do know. Look, you've got the 10 of Cups, you've got the King of Cups. You know what love is. Even if somebody doesn't understand the words you've spoken about it. Even if you felt like you've had to fight your way to communicate and you sound like a complete idiot or a crazy person, you do know what's in your heart. And it takes some strength to feel misunderstood. But at the end of the day, like the universe is hearing exactly what you say and is taking the love that is in the greater field and passing it through you to the earth. It's happening. Like, maybe you haven't seen it, or maybe somebody else hasn't seen this, like, abundance of cups that you have to present. And maybe nobody does need to see it. I mean, I think that you do want it to be seen and acknowledged. It can be tough to go through those times when, like, and I've felt like over the past several years, I've taken a lot of other people's rage because they feel so lonely and so lost and so unhinged and unconnected from their own heart. It is you. It is you. You are the sun and the moon. And like, if you've ever had people in your life who you've tried to convince, like, you are the sun and the moon and the stars, you are starlight, you are stardust, you are imbued with love, and they don't understand, it can be kind of devastating to walk through this world and feel like you're the only one who's feeling it. But you're not alone. And that's when we get this barn owl with wisdom. Knowing that to feel something is enough. And we have ibex here with authority, right? So I see this here, you know, there is this authority. And ibex is a very, like, kind of deer-like energy as well, which is very maternal, like, nurturing, tenderness energy. But with a lot of strength as well, and these horns that correspond with this Aries card. So there's like this force of love that you're bringing through, and this sovereignty and knowing it and understanding it. Wow. Let's get a little bit about what's coming in here with this 3 and this ace, please. Oh, wow. The Lovers. This could be an actual relationship, and it also could be a choice to just live as love, which, like, if you do want a relationship, that's how it has to be. You have to live as a creature whose every cell is imbued with love, all of the spaces between your cells as well. This is like really touching. This is like an illusion. You could write things down maybe with these pens, these quills. Meaningful sacrifice. Yeah, so the sacrifice might be right now to not be understood by others, but to be understood by yourself. And to understand yourself, like, get yourself into some sacred play, right? This is, for some reason, I can't read this upside down. I usually can. Angel, Kaliel, and Polychrome Jasper, sacred play. So bring some color into your life. You might want to do some coloring book. That's really helpful with, like, getting your creativity going. Some really, like, non-objective doodling or coloring. Any kind of play that you can think of, but if I'm feeling color therapy for you, and just something very low-key and no pressure, you know. But yeah, I would love to see you play, because that'll get you reconnected with your inner child and your heart center, all of the sixes in the deck that allow stability but movement at the same time, and healing of the past is play and heart center, right? The heart without the swords. Remember your heart without the swords. Allow love in. You know, just ask the universe, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me, and it will open your heart. The sacrifice right now is not seeing it on the outside. You don't see it. Maybe you don't see it yet, right? You're looking off in the other things that are maybe you've called in, but like there's something completely new, a new choice, perhaps even a new person. If this represents a person, I'd like a little more information about that, please. Yeah. Victorious energy, like just the reward for all of the past struggles. This is very, very beautiful, my loves. And we have a 10 of Pentacles with this 10 of Cups. I'd like to hear the relationship between these two, please. This is very blessed. Ah, wow. 2 King of Cups. So much emotional wealth available here. And with an active energy. And the first act is to allow love to come through your own heart and into the earth. To control the need to be understood. To just go out there and be the fool. Even if people, you know, you're going to catch hell if you don't do it the way they say do it, as Bernice from Sweet Honey in the Rock says. But when you lay down the world and take up your own cross, that's not good times, it's good news. So, like, if there is this struggle, maybe it's not good times, but it's good news. And, like, but looks like there's a lot of good news here. There's so much good news. You'll find it when you play and relax a little bit. Your joy is your sorrow unmasked. Indeed. Indeed, my loves. And the self-same well from which your laughter rises was oftentimes filled with your tears. How else can it be? The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain. Yes. Is not the cup that holds your wine the very cup that was burned in the potter's oven? And is not the lute that soothes your spirit the very wood that was hollowed with knives? When you are joyous, look deep into your heart, and you shall find it is only that which has given you sorrow that has given you joy. When you are sorrowful, look again in your heart, and you shall see that in truth you are weeping for that which has been your delight. Yes, you may have lost, but you have found. You have found this emotional mastery and this choice to be in divinity and in this richness of feeling. So play, celebrate it. Celebrate and play the simple joys of your life, my loves. What a lovely reading, Pisces. I'm so honored to be here with you. This is delightful, and it's really giving me a lot of life today, and I appreciate you so much for that. Thank you. I wish you all the joy and peace that you can contain. If you haven't hit the like button yet, I would love it if you did that. And any other interactions are so appreciated as well. Thank you so much. Because you are here, I can be here. And I hope to do many, many more readings for you in the future, because look at this. Look at how it's going. Thank you so much. This is an electricity ship. This is power to the people. These are our stories, and I wish you peace.